Okay, here we are in Shinnston yet again. This is the roadway, and this is where the houses used to be. So, I'm continuing on my quest to dig these 10 houses, or however many there was. So, I'm gonna try right out here, and over that way a little ways. Okay, I've started the hole right on the edge of the bank, as always. I've already found a bottle, but it's, again, very strange because it looks like it's from the late 30s. I don't understand how that could be. But then again, there was these two houses still here in 1923. So, I guess they could have been here in 1930. Maybe even 1935. So maybe this is the right age for the Pepsis from 1924. Down a few more feet, of course. Ohio. Machine made. So it could be 1918 or 19. So it could have those Pepsis from the early days. So we still have hope. Yeah, I just found a black doorknob. At least it's in really good shape. Some of them are so bad off that you can't sell them. I don't know what these are worth, probably only $4 or $5 anyway. But I'm scraping the bottom, but I still got this whole side of the hole left to go. But this sure is a sparse hole because I've only found one whole bottle and I've almost dug half of it. Okay, I just threw this out. Looks like a salt shaker. A very fancy one. Cut crystal. And it looks to be in mint condition, so it's got to be worth $5 anyway. Okay, I'm finally hitting the real bottom. It goes a foot deeper than I said before. So I'm finding a piece of a fruit jar. And I found several pieces of doll heads. I think they're two different ones. And, well, I just hope I find a few more bottles in this hole because it is damn sparse. Well, 30 seconds after I said that, I actually found another bottle. Well, it seems to be a flask. If I don't break it because the ground is so hard. I don't know why the ground is so hard here. Oh, it's broken already. Let's see if that's old break. Yep, it's definitely an old break, and there's a slug plate, but no embossing. But it would have been a 1908 or 9 bottle. Okay, I finally got another one. Well, it's pretty old looking. It still has the label on it because it's so dry over here. Which is surprising because it was so wet. I couldn't believe how much rain we got before 4 or 5 days ago. But anyway, it says castor oil. Let's see if we can read the name. Well, looks like about a 1907 style bottle or even older. And it looks really old. Maybe even 1900. So I'm kind of confused. Maybe they kept it in their medicine cabinet for 12 years. Well, I'm not even digging the whole entire thing out because it's just too hard. The ground is incredibly hard. I don't understand it. But I am tired too. This is my 11th day of digging in a row. And I've been digging 9 hours a day. So I'm exhausted, even after 12 hours of sleep. Well, I decided to do a little more digging. And I just found this. Nothing too exciting, but I found a glass. Well, it looks like it could be 1912. Well, I just scratched out a pharmacy, please be embossed. Ah, dang it. Well, at least it's a tool top. Well, with those embossings on there, that makes it look like about a 1913. Well, there's bottles mixed all over. All the way to the bottom, all the way to 2 feet from the top, because I got one right here. Alright, it's a soda. What? A squeeze bottle? That looks like a 1927 or something like that. Does it have a town name on the bottom? Worthington. It's from Worthington. That's about 2 miles from here. Why does it say it twice? Worthington Bottling Company, Worthington, West Virginia. Well, that's pretty rare, I'm sure, because Worthington is a small town of about 800 people or less. Well, I'm so exhausted after that hard dig that I've decided I'm going to walk the trail and look for bottle dumps on the side of the railroad tracks. So this is a map of it. 2 miles to the Shinnston area. And then it gets to the Worthington area in 5 miles. I didn't know it was that far apart. Then Monongah. Then Fairmont, 13 miles from here. So, I guess I'm going to walk up between 1 mile and 2 miles on the side of the railroad tracks and look for bottle dumps, but mostly by probing. Okay, it's starting to look good on this side as well as on this side. There's a big hollow. So, I wonder about this side. I think I'll check it first. There seems to be a road right here. A very small one. Maybe it was used 80 to 100 years ago. But then they could have jumped off the side of it. That's a common practice in West Virginia. Okay, I found a Fairmont brick. And I'm finding a little bit of a dump, and I found this. Can't really tell what it says. I would need my glasses to be able to read that. But maybe you can read it. Okay, Y's off. One of them goes up that way, and one of them comes down here. So I'll take the lower road first. Okay, there seems to be a little bit of glass coming out over here, so I better check it out. Okay, that's modern. But here's a ketchup bottle that looks fairly old. And another piece of glass. And another piece of glass. Another piece of glass. And another piece of glass. And a whole bunch of shards over here. So I'm going to put away the camera and start probing. Plenty of geese. Well, if I can't find bottles, at least I can enjoy some nature shots. How long is it going to take you to decide it's not going to work? not finding anything this way. Not any on the high bank anyway, but now it's time to go down to the water's edge. The deer are out, even though it's only 2:30. They come out at dusk usually, but today they're even out in the middle of the day.